Everything begins with a provocation, an idea almost offensive to anyone who has spent a lifetime believing the right path is to rise early, punch the clock, and wait for the paycheck at month's end. But what if someone told you the rich don't do that? That the truly wealthy don't work for money? In childhood, this revelation was a shock. A curious boy, eager to understand why some had so much while others had almost nothing, found two father figures shaping his world. One, a biological father with a diploma, a stable career, always struggling to pay the bills. The other, a rich dad with no formal education but a mind sharp as a razor. Rich Dad taught in a harsh, unvarnished way. He offered the boy a job, yet deliberately underpaid him. Because the lesson wasn't in the money, it lived in the frustration, the discomfort, the urge to ask, "Why am I doing this?" And more important, is there another way? That's the point. Rich Dad wanted to awaken a critical mind. He showed that fear and desire are the real masters of most people. Fear of not having money, desire to have more. These two forces keep people chained to jobs they hate, debts that suffocate them, and routines that silently age them. While Poor Dad said, "Study hard so you can get a good job," Rich Dad said, "Learn so you won't depend on a job." A subtle but brutal difference. One prepares you to obey, the other to command. The primary lesson was not about earning more, it was about refusing to be a slave to money. Whoever works only for a salary is selling lifetime, trading freedom for security, and, ironically, that security is fragile. A crisis, a round of layoffs, a pandemic, and everything collapses. Rich Dad taught that money is a dangerous illusion when it becomes an end rather than a means, that working for money places invisible shackles on you. If you don't learn to control money, it will control you. How to escape? Observe, study, invest, create streams of passive income. Understand the game instead of merely playing it. While the majority chases promotions, the rich chase assets, businesses, real estate, investments, things that put money in your pocket even while you sleep. And the cruelest part, this knowledge is rarely taught. School prepares you for the job market, not for freedom, because most teachers are like Poor Dad, good-hearted yet trapped in the same cycle. You're seeing only with your eyes. Learn to see with your mind, Rich Dad said, a mantra that still echoes. For when you look with the mind, you realize the world is a giant board game with players and pieces. The question is, are you willing to stop being a piece? The author's childhood was etched not merely by contrasting speeches, but by decisions. He chose to listen to the one who challenged him, not the one who comforted him. That made all the difference. In the end, money is not the goal. It's the consequence of a liberated mind, of an awakened awareness that understands those who chase money are always one step behind, but those who comprehend how it works have no need to chase. So, if you had the chance to start over right now, with this lesson tattooed on your soul, what would you do differently? Because the next truth is even more uncomfortable and more liberating.